G fam, what's going on with y'all boys? It's your boy Easy G back y'all with another WWE 2k24 Road to Wrestlemania, and we are in the era of The Undertaker. As you guys will be seeing, we have a two-header, both Undertaker matches in one video. The Darkness and the Light. The Undertaker versus Shawn Michaels, April 5th, 2009, WrestleMania 25. Undertaker looks to defeat a man who always seemed to sneak away with the win in the past battles, while also putting his vaunted WrestleMania streak on the line against Mr. WrestleMania himself, Shawn Michaels. Another phenomenal dream encounter unfolds at WrestleMania 25. Now, like I said in the last episode, last part, this was a crazy ass match. But also, I got a little bit more to talk about as far as The Undertaker and things I would have liked to put in this match. So without further ado, let's dive straight into it. I'm out. Alrighty. As you guys can see, the match is underway. I didn't think this match was gonna be this intense so quick. Yeah, I didn't expect that. I didn't expect what the match had. I didn't expect half of what happened in this match. But I'm not gonna lie. This was probably, like, even though anxiety was through the roof, I might have to put it up there as my favorite match. This one and probably the Rhea Ripley match versus Charlotte Flair. You guys will probably understand that soon. I don't know if it's the next video you guys will see with that triple threat with Becky Lynch and Ronda Rousey, but
And if all that failed, Shawn still knew some less than honorable tactics to help keep the match in his favor. Shawn knew that if he wanted to end the streak, he would have to use every single trick in his arsenal. Undertaker would see that nothing was sacred once the bell rang.
yeah, for me personally, those are probably my favorite matches in the showcase. But yeah, this match was dope, scary but dope. I've always been a fan of Undertaker to an extent. Shawn Michaels will always remain in this household as far as when it comes to me and my brother, one of the greats. I have a little short funny story to tell when it comes to Shawn Michaels. Growing up, like I said, we were big into the wrestling thing, so we used to play a lot of SmackDown versus Raw. And let's just say I was the better of the two. And one day we play. I remember this fondly because this is kind of the reason why I loved, like, the matches with the outdoors, like the sun out type arenas. I believe we were in Tribute to the Troops. That's kind of when they had that arena back in the day. And I remember picking up the match, and we did like a big ass ladder match. And I remember I ended up switching music with my brother, and we did I ended up grabbing the championships for the ladder match, and he broke our TV. he threw the damn Xbox controller at the TV. I can't remember if he got in trouble though, but it was funny. That's one moment I always remember, especially with using Shawn Michaels. He brought a lot of good memories to the table. Yeah, Shawn Michaels was definitely one of those guys. You know, him, Triple H. Like, I was a big DX fan around that time, so those was kind of like my guys to play as far as wrestling. Especially when me and my brother would play, we'd do a lot of like tag team matches. We definitely would like pick DX a lot as far as Triple H and Shawn Michaels. So yeah, Shawn Michaels will always remain in this household a living legend, a GOAT. Man, now that I think about it, I don't remember him getting in trouble for breaking the TV. I don't know if he made an excuse or he said, I don't remember. But I remember, like, he got mad and he threw the controller, but I don't remember what happened after that. I don't know how that situation got resolved. I just remember him throwing the controller at the TV, and I was mad because, I mean, it's normal for me to, beat him, especially when we were younger. He probably gonna see this video and talk shit, but I'm prepared if he comes out of nowhere, so just know I'm here, bro. But I'm pretty sure my dad know too. My dad be watching my videos every once in a while, so because I'm saying this fairly early, I'm pretty sure he gonna see this. So yeah. If anything, I'll ask him if he remember what happened, because he's probably the one who got us our new TV at that time, the newer TV. I don't remember how that. Yeah, I don't remember. So if I get an answer, I'll probably put it in one of these future videos. So, but yeah, that's a little quick, funny story when it comes to, most of the wrestling days. And we've had our fights when it comes to video games, but that was just funny, to keep it a bean. That was funny. Y'all boys, do me a favor and let me know who was y'all favorite wrestlers growing up. Depending on how long you've been watching wrestling, when you stopped, when you ended, if you do have a favorite wrestler of each decade, wondering the range, because my range of subscribers or viewers is pretty up there, kind of around my age, a little bit younger, some older. So let me know, like, y'all era of wrestling. Don't gotta be WWE, just wrestlers in general. I'm very interested, because I kind of got a wide range. I kind of, like I said before, I got into wrestling kind of young, so yeah, let me know.
Undertaker rushed at Shawn, but Michael saw it coming and managed to move. The second it seemed Undertaker was getting back up, Shawn floored him with a huge low bridge enziguri to stay in control. Shawn would not allow Undertaker any chance to recover. Did HBK really have the dead man's number?
Yeah, just let me know, because I kind of grew up, I was in the ruthless aggression era, so wrestling was kind of different for me. I knew about older wrestlers, so that's what made me kind of want to learn about the Attitude Era, and that's kind of where I learned wrestling in a sense. Like I say, my favorite wrestler is The Rock, so I kind of learned through there. And then with the ruthless aggression going on, or that era going on, I found a better appreciation for, like, the Triple H's, the Batistas, of course, Perk Angle. And then kind of when, like, I was into wrestling, it kind of faded out of that ruthless aggression, and kind of like, I probably want to say right when The Rock came back, like, I want to say probably 2010-ish to around 2015 was like my era of wrestling, because like the ruthless aggression, I was born into it in a sense, so like I caught a part of it, but then I was in it a little bit, so that, like I say, 2010 to 2015 was like my era of wrestling. Like, that was like the main thing. Monday nights, Friday nights, had all the action figures, had all the wrestlers, had all the video games. I ain't go too far to like buy merch or ever go to a show, but I was a fan from afar. Yeah. So that's kind of why I'm like into the wrestlers I'm in now. Like I said, like currently, most of the wrestlers I watched back then kind of recently just came back. So to me, WWE is like a cool, it's in a cool spot right now. Very cool. A lot of wrestlers I watched back then, I keep saying it, I would have never thought to see CM Punk again at any point of watching wrestling again. Like, and it's kind of crazy that when I come back to wrestling, like a lot of these guys just rant. Like John Cena's gonna be coming in and out of wrestling, so that wasn't the biggest surprise. Randy Orton was hurt, but he was still a part of that roster. But for him to come back right when I was recently coming back into it, The Rock. Currently what The Rock is doing, I would have never thought since coming back he would ever go heel, but it's very, very dope to see that. That he's going back on the heel route. If you guys are watching the video right now, sorry. I believe I was doing something at this point. I'll probably cut some of it out. But yeah, that was dope for me, man. Seeing that, it kind of like, it brought a new energy to wrestling for me. Now, I don't watch it every week. Like, I'm still learning certain new guys, but I kind of don't watch it every week to week, every Monday, Friday. And they got this NXT thing. Like, I was never one of the guys to watch a lot of ECW, OVW, like those type of things, those wrestlers. Cause like, if I'm not wrong, like NXT, like I believe that is like the G League to like the NBA to an extent. I could be wrong. Let me know if I'm wrong, because I don't know enough about it to say that. So let me know. Yeah, I remember at this point of the match I was pissed because I read the thing, but I kind of like, I scanned it. I didn't really read it, because like when I'm looking at it, it said, I'm looking at the finisher part. And then when I seen it said Hell's Gate, I'm like, bro, I gotta store up another 3 finishers. Sorry about that, G-Fam. I was on the phone. But, yeah, I don't totally forgot what I was talking. Oh, yeah, the 3 finishers. At that point, I was kind of pissed off knowing that, you know, I don't know how many objectives, like, how many we have to do left. And to know that I got to do this again kind of pissed me off. Yeah, this was probably, like, the most... I don't even know what to say in a sense. Like, anxiety was up there for sure. That, like, at this point, we don't have no paybacks. So, if one of us get hit with a finisher, the match is, well, in a sense, not him, more so me, because I have to complete all the objectives. So, if I get hit with a finisher at this point, in my head, I'm done. So, I'm doing my best, you know, to try to stay within. And yeah, because at this point, I really, I'm getting prepared to like play the next, like the rematch, the next part. Like I got to redo everything because I don't know what's gonna happen. Just look, like the way I'm playing right now is very like, I'm trying not to do too much, but at the same time, I'm trying to get him stunned so I can at least gain my signature by the time he's stunned. And just, boy, this was a whole scary fest. And look, by the time I pick him up, I got to bring him right back in the ring. So I ain't got enough time. Like, if we was like at a 3 count, I would have stayed out the ring. But I got to bring him right back in with no stamina. He gets a stun. You know, trying to get my stamina back, trying to get my health back. Let me know personally for you guys. Sorry if the mic making any noise. The most scariest match you played, like gave you the most anxiety. 1, 2. Let me know the match that probably your longest match. So your longest match, the most anxiety, and your favorite one so far in the showcase. Even if it's beyond the point that we playing right now, just let me know those 3. And yeah, cause right here, look, I timed it wrong. I thought I was done. It was GG's at this point. And boy, oh boy, did we get lucky. Cause I ain't gonna lie. Anyhow, and then pam, sweet chin music. Then I got right back up. I'm not gonna lie. Anyhow, like that's the worst part about Shawn Michaels animation. Sometimes it's a love and hate animation because the younger Shawn Michaels has the tired finisher, but he also has the pin animation. This version of Shawn Michaels doesn't have it. So if you play online and you in a scenario like I just had right there, it is the worst because he doesn't get up no time soon. So it sucks. It really do suck because you can't do nothing about it. It's like it's out of your hand, honestly. And look, I'm about to get stunned right here. I'm trying to do everything in my like right now. We just out the ring, trying to manage stamina, gain a little health, just for enough time to get the signature. And I ain't gonna lie, if they knew we were gonna have to do this finisher, I wish they kind of switched it to an extent to where that wasn't the super finisher. Because basically it's like we wasting 3 finishers because we all know this is not how the match ended. So we using another 3 finishers just to get this objective done. And to me, personally, I don't think that was the best maneuver or the best way you could have went. As far as stocking up finish, then like I said from before, that is the main reason why I kind of save my finishers and don't use them for that very reason. Like the fear of trying to gain them after a situation like this. Now, right now, I'm just trying to get him as hurt as possible, even though he's already all red. Even though I could have easily made him tap out, match over. In my head, I'm like, I could let it go. Yeah, this one pissed me off. It's like, we did all that just for us to have another objective. That bothered me. It really did. Like right now, like I said, match with the most anxiety. Most anxiety. I'm looking back at this and I'm like, damn, bro, this shit. Ain't no way I went through all this. Like any moment, like I'm not even worried about the actual punches at this moment. I'm worried about the sweet chin music. Cause anyhow he hit us with that and put us in the ring, bro, we're done. Like, bro, we're donezo. I'm trying to tell y'all, bro, we donezo. Anyhow he hit us with that, bro, we gone, bro. We can't do nothing about it. And look, trying to stunt. Like, bro, anyhow this was a regular match, but a match would have been gone. Been done for. Yeah. Shit's stressful. I just remembering, like, because at this moment, I already played the Kurt Angle matches, right? And I didn't want to have a scenario where I had to play all these objectives over again, knowing what happened. So I'm trying to stay as far from him as possible, gain some stamina. Like, bro, I was like, at this point, I'm trying to make sure I do everything right. Legit making sure everything go my way, because anyhow we fail, I'm telling you, I probably would have never played this match for like another 2 or 3 days at that point. Because I was, bro, that Kurt Angle match really did a number, bro. I think it's the longest time I've ever spent on a showcase. Now, that's where it's like, I gotta get this Elgato so I can show y'all like footage of the old wrestling games with the old road WrestleManias and things of that nature. One day though.
Things were tooth and nail to this point, with both Undertaker and Shawn Michaels seeking the win. Dragging the referee back into the ring, Michaels insisted that the match not be stopped, but instead that the official start the 10 count. Did Michaels really want a count-out win? Would he be satisfied ending the streak in that fashion?
Yeah, the more I look back at these matches, it's like they really was trying to set your boy up. Like, look at this. Like, they knew they were trying to get the match over. And then look, right when he trying to hit me with the sweet chin, hit him with the choke slam. And then look at this, look at this. Girl, they were trolling me. Yo, I'm really like, there's no way I survived this on the first try. Like, telling y'all, I don't know if y'all got through this match on Legend difficulty, bro, but this one did a number, dog. I'm really trying to think about the other matches and like, yeah, I don't remember it being that like frightful. Kurt one just, you know he a menace. Shawn Michaels on the hardest difficulty on one hand with the lack of stamina.
Undertaker had managed to get back into the match after many thought he was finished, and now he was looking to take Shawn on a last ride. It was Shawn's turn to display his resiliency, beating the referee's count to kick out at 2. This marquee matchup was not only living up to expectation, it was surpassing them. Undertaker would have to shake off the disappointment of the failed pin attempt and get back to showing Michaels that the darkness was stronger than the light.
One of the scariest things in the world, bro. Replaying a showcase match, I'm telling y'all, anxiety through the roof right now. At any moment, whoever goes for a pin, you win the match. So it's like, I get pinned once, I'm done. Hey, boy. Hey, this was the point where I knew if he pinned me, I was done playing the game that day. Like, if only y'all heard the original audio from that, bro. Damn, I'm just looking at this. Ain't no way. I don't believe I got him stunned at this point. Because I know there's probably like 1 or 2 more objectives at this point. Yeah, right now I'm just playing the long game. Anything to minimize stamina. You stay up one tight. Try to get in and do the finisher. reverses me. Well, I try to do a pickup, then do the finisher, but then I get reversed. And then wham, right when, like I ain't even get to pick him up that time because I got scared. And then bomb, we end up doing a tombstone power driver. Then we Gucci. Now we gotta get up and do a running attack. And then look at this. Take don't want to get up. I ain't know what to do. I was lost. Trying to hurry up and get the move done right before he gets stunned.
Now Undertaker was in full control. In an instant, Shawn would counter the tombstone into a miraculous DDT, once again flooring the Phenom. Michaels then went back into the corner, looking to recompose himself. Was it time to set up some sweet chin music? Michaels' chance was here.
And like I said, folks, at this point forward, bro, y'all gotta call me Mr. One Taker. I'm Mr. One Taker. No, Undertaker. Hey, I was going through it. Damn. I really was going through it, y'all boys. Look, I couldn't get him in that corner no matter what. Steady trying to get him in that corner. So I'm like, at this point, let me try to stun him. Drag him. Got him in the corner. That's all she wrote, people. But then I realized I had the Irish whip him into that corner, so then I'm like, bomb, this should be it.
Undertaker was hoping to squash Shawn in the corner, sensing that Michaels was nearly finished. But pure instinct allowed Michaels to get his boot up and once again buy him some time as he planned his next attack. Mania, you can't.
And as you guys can see right there, 20 out of 20. This was a stress fest. I believe it is the most objectives in any of the showcase matches we have done so far. But right when we about to hit the 30-minute mark, we are not done. We have to play with one of the craziest people ever, Brock Lesnar, who is weirdly not in the game in a sense to we know the situation he's in. But we'll talk about that more while we get into the match. So without further ado, let's dive straight into it.
Brawling on the apron didn't get either man very far, though Undertaker was able to hit a shot on Brock over the top rope to get back into the match. The two had smashed each other with huge punches and knees, yet neither seemed to feel the effects. The WWE Universe wanted to see which Titan would blink first here.
Yeah, man, it's Brock Lesnar. He was somebody growing up I wasn't a big fan of. I've grown to appreciate him as he's become, I don't know if you should say Cowboy Brock, but I definitely like the new way they portray Brock now. He's not just this big buff guy who doesn't talk during his promos for a good reason in the past. But yeah, man, he got his own flavor, you know, his own sauce to what he do now in the WWE, I believe. But recently he's been in some legal trouble. So I know recently they showed something with WWE and him potentially coming back. At least that's what certain rumors are. Hopefully he does come back because I would love to see him in the game. Current day Brock, not just 2014 Brock. Let alone in the video games, but just in the WWE in general. I would love to see him have something done in this year's WrestleMania, but I don't know if it's too late for him to participate or even just make like a shocking return. That's probably the most you could get out of him right now. I don't know if he would have a match, so to say, but I would definitely love to see Brock Lesnar back in the WWE. It is interesting because I don't know who's gonna be introducing, I should say, Paul Heyman into the Hall of Fame this year. He's been elected to go in the Hall of Fame this year, so I don't believe it would be Roman because I don't normally see like guys who are main eventing that year's WrestleMania pop up for the Hall of Fame, speech or whatever the night before. I believe the Hall of Fame thing is the night before WrestleMania. Oh boy. Excuse me, y'all boys. I believe the Hall of Fame thing is the next night. So, if he pops up, he pops up. Like I say, big fan of Brock, newer Brock. I mean, around this time, Brock, he was cool, but he wasn't like my biggest fan. But yeah, I would love to see Brock back in the WWE. Not that they need him, but I mean, like I say, who wouldn't want a Brock Lesnar back in the WWE with all he brings, even though some of the stuff he brings is kind of chaotic. But some people look forward to stuff like that. So, yeah. And as far as The Undertaker, I do believe around this point, because I am recording this second match a couple days, in the sense of the voiceover, a couple days after you guys seen that first match with Shawn Michaels and Undertaker. I believe at this point we're probably about, I want to say, a week from WrestleMania. I believe rumors have it that John Cena and Stone Cold will be at WrestleMania. I don't know in what context. If you guys want to see like a somewhat of a preview, not preview, but more like my picks for WrestleMania, I don't have a problem doing that. I don't know how I would do it, but I'll probably do it on one of the videos if you guys are interested in that in any shape or the matter. Yeah, it's cool with me. I'm down to do it. Ain't really got a problem if you guys will see me in Suplex City. Him and Perk, bro. Hey, I'm always down for, good old suplex. I gotta do more online videos in a sense, because, bro, I'm like that, dog. Last year in the beginning of WWE2k24, I was around the top 10 earlier in the year. Kind of like after, I want to say, June, July-ish, I kind of phased out just for the simple fact of I needed space on my PlayStation. I wasn't playing it every day. Compared to now, I have it on my Xbox. I can kind of play it when I want. Not when I want, but in a sense I have more space on my Xbox, so to say, than my PlayStation. My PlayStation, the PlayStation space, storage space, and the Xbox storage space is so weird because, like, on the Xbox, I believe the Xbox does have initially more storage space compared to PlayStation. To me, for whatever reason, I believe PlayStation has 500, and Xbox has 800, but I could be wrong because for me, I have some I have some big gigabyte, in the sense of video games on my Xbox, and I got like 12 games worth on Xbox compared to PlayStation. At most, I could try to fit in with normal games that I play is at least 5. Yeah, it's probably like around at least 5. And then on Xbox, I got like WWE, Fortnite, Mortal Kombat, 2K. As a matter of fact, as far as Mortal Kombat, I do want to drop a Peacemaker video. I've been meaning to do it. I was just waiting on Janet Cage to drop. Yeah, I could have, because the cameo I've been using recently is Peacemaker and Scorpio. I know it's probably not the most popular cameo to pick Peacemaker, but let me know how urgent you guys want me to push out a Peacemaker video. I try to do it with the DLC characters. I didn't do it with Ermac. I wasn't gonna. I honestly I wasn't planning on using him, let alone dropping Mortal Kombat videos. But I had fun making the Omni-Man one, so I play it. So if you guys want to see it, I'm down to drop it. As far as Peacemaker, I'm willing to drop a video. I like him, his style, very unique to the sense of Mortal Kombat. But everybody know, like, they waiting on Homelander, honestly. Like, that's the big guy we waiting for as far as getting the job done with this game. As far as Mortal Kombat, but enough of Mortal Kombat. For whatever reason, I was stuck on trying to do this damn objective, because I keep having problems with them not showing like which direction they want. I know they're saying away, but away could mean going left or going down. So for the longest, I was doing it the wrong way. So I believe at this point it was telling me to go down, but it wasn't showing the picture, so I wasn't sure. But you guys see it soon. Like, eventually I got it right. Yeah, I kept looking back because I'm like, bro, what am I doing wrong? This was the one thing out of the showcase I was having problems with. Yeah, I don't think nothing else I had problems with. This one, I was really confused because it wasn't showing anything. Look. I don't think I did it right here. When did I do it? I can't remember exactly when I did it, but this is the reason why the video took so much longer. And then I ain't had no damn stamina, and I didn't want to, not get anything done to try to stop him, in a sense to getting him stunned. I'm trying to get him stunned. He was one punch away. Finally get him stunned, and then look at this. I basically wasted the stun meter because he got stuck on the rope. I actually don't know Brock's super finisher. Now that I think about it, because he's not in the damn game, I never even thought to try to do it up here. Damn. That really just pissed me off because, I mean, there's like, I don't know how people feel about this, but I'm not the biggest fan of community creations. Like, I get it, but that's kind of the biggest gripe I have with WWE. It's not necessarily WWE. It's more of a 2K thing because I wouldn't even say we had these problems in the past. It's like we just had it done for us. I don't feel like it's that much to do for us to get certain characters in the game. Now, I get it if they don't have, contracts, or they're not in the game in the sense they're in another company. So I get that. But for you guys not to put them, especially certain guys that can be in the game, and like, for instance, they got like different models.
Brock had Undertaker against the ropes here and was ready to start putting it on to kill the comeback immediately, but ran into Undertaker's boot. The Phenom would need to stay alert and push the action if he was going to conquer the Beast.
Sorry about that. I'm back. Yeah, like my biggest gripe about WWE games, especially recently, like I want to say since I've came back since WWE2k24, like my biggest thing was they used to always drop these older characters in certain eras, like Stone Cold Steve Austin, but it was clearly a version of a older version of the Stone Cold. Compared to now, we kind of have a newer version of Stone Cold in the game due to WrestleMania 38 versus the Kevin Owens match. That's a newer version of Stone Cold, so that's cool. But then it's like you have the retro version of Stone Cold. Like when you think of Stone Cold, you think of The Rock, and for whatever reason, for like the longest point, they didn't have a retro version of Rock, and it bothered me. Just like recently, Triple H, they just put in Triple H from last year's showcase, which doesn't make any sense to me because you took out the Randy Orton that we had from 09. Y'all used the same render this year to put on the 2015 one. But y'all also added most of the scenes that we had before to put in the showcase for WrestleMania, I believe, 36 that is. It's just, it bothers me a lot that they did it the way they did it. It could have been prevented, or y'all could have just added on. Like, I don't see, if you got a 2001 Stone Cold, a 2001 The Rock, how hard is it to make a 2001 Triple H? Like, for Triple H to only have two versions of him, in a sense, it's really only one. I think they just did that just to say they have a Triple H in the game with hair. But it bothers me that you guys can't even put enough effort to like change the entrance. Like, we have to go find those things. And to be honest, I don't even want to say depending, because in a sense we are depending on them to do their job, but I kind of don't like the fact that you have to wait on like the people who buy the game to do things like that, which bothers me because they're already in the game.
Undertaker would show his supernatural resiliency, able to kick out of the F5 when it certainly seemed to many that he was finished. Undertaker was struggling in there with Brock, but wasn't out yet. Surely he'd be able to get back into this match and continue his WrestleMania domination. Brock's face is the picture of frustration here, but it seems misplaced when he's got firm control of this match. The big question right now is, what can Undertaker do to get back into the match? How can he keep the streak alive?
Now, y'all can always let me know when I'm wrong, but it still hurts me at this point knowing that I'm done with the showcase. Like, they still don't have, like, they have an 01 Rock, but that's not the Rock I was looking for. Don't get me wrong, I love that version of it. Like, that's probably my most played player, like, out of all of WWE right now, whether it's online or regular play. Until CM Punk comes out, the official CM Punk, not community creation CM Punk, 01 Rock is my most played player. Like I say, around that time, he was my favorite wrestler to watch. I just wish they had the version of Rock with Hogan. Like, and I hope it's something they could still add. Like I say, I'm going to talk more about that around the last video, because it really does bother me. As you guys see, we did put Undertaker in Suplex City. That was like one of my favorite moves to do with somebody like him or Kurt Angle. Just straight up Suplex City. Suplex after suplex after suplex. But, yeah, I want to definitely talk about more about that stuff when I'm done. Because, especially because, you know, they were like, you know, you planned 40 years of WrestleMania beforehand. So to add the Randy match and not use the right render, it's the small stuff they decide to do that bothers me with this game. And it's like, bro, at that point, it's like, it's just straight up laziness. Like, you can't convince me otherwise that it's not. Because it's like, it's not hard for us to go put up a render of it. So it's like, how is it that y'all couldn't do this? And y'all had how many months to make the game? But enough complaining. As you guys can see, we are almost done with this match. And look, I almost folded. I don't know how we missed that, but I almost folded. And if I would have missed, bro, I'm telling you right now, like, I was at the point, these next couple matches, I was at the point where if I had to restart any of them, I wasn't going to finish this thing, because that Kurt Angle match really did a number on me, dog. Yeah, look. We got up right on time and I got the rope break. If I didn't get the rope break, I would have lost. If I didn't get the rope break, I would have lost. I'm telling y'all boys straight up, just like that. If I didn't get the rope break, the match was done. There was no saving me after that. And now, all I'm trying to do is get him in the corner, and look, it's like they know when I'm trying to do an objective, they won't let me do it. I don't know where that came from, but as you guys can see, we're about to get him in that corner, and I believe that's all she wrote.
Undertaker gave everyone one last moment of hope as he elbowed free from Brock's F5 attempt. But a match that had seen Lesnar thwart Undertaker at every turn continued that trend.
Anyways, as you guys can see, 16 out of 16. We got our unlockables. We conquered the beast, or we should say we conquered the record. We ended the streak with Brock Lesnar. Hopefully he is back in the WWE soon. Yeah, I believe the match after this is one of the guys I wish had more WrestleMania matches in this showcase, Randy Orton, who I thought also should have been on the cover. Like I say, I got a lot of stuff I want to talk about when it comes to this game and this mode. But without further ado, I'm going to be signing you guys out. It's your boy Easy G. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. And I'm out. Peace.